Our first super scary video is from the TikTok user Tim Saver. He worked as a security guard during the night shift in a secret facility of a private company. One night, while investigating water leakage at an abandoned site, something truly disturbing occurred. Here's what happened. Take a look.
I was investigating a water leak and had tracked the source to a damaged AC system in this abandoned unit. The entity manifests near the end of the video.
At one point, he noticed someone standing behind a closed door, but when he hurried to check, he found nothing. However, this was only the beginning of his terrifying night. What happened afterward is downright chilling.
Oh, shit. Who's there?
"Who's there?" he asked while investigating an area of the facility. In response, a creepy voice scared him. After a few days, during his night shift, he heard eerie voices and went to investigate. What he captured afterward is truly spine-chilling.
Hello? Shit. Whoa. Hello? Who's there? Hello?
While in the back room, he heard distant crying noises. When he went to check, a mannequin fell to the ground on its own. However, he continued following the sounds, which led him to something even worse than before.
Who's there? God. What the hell? Hey. Oh. Shit. Hey. Who's there?
The mannequins began moving insanely and violently, but when he investigated, he found nothing. Later that night, he encountered something even more terrifying. Take a look.
Hello? You.
While checking the back room, a pair of hands hung over, and a mysterious dark figure with a terrifying face stood in front of him. Yet, when he approached, he found nothing there. Tim mentioned that the camera couldn't capture it clearly, but he saw it vividly with his own eyes. That's why he didn't turn on the flashlight until it disappeared. Only a few days remained until the end of his job, but on his last few nights of duty, he experienced something unimaginably terrifying that he will never forget. Here is what he managed to record on his final night of duty. Take a look. At a certain point, a creepy-looking pale face can be seen, just like before, in the same area where it was previously spotted. The eerie entity looks towards Tim, which frightened him to the core. Fortunately, that was his last night on the job, so it couldn't further terrorize him. However, who knows? Perhaps it will follow him to his own place. I hope the best for Tim. But what do you think about this? Was it a disturbed ghost due to excavation? Or could it be something else? Let me know your opinion in the comments. The following video is from the TikTok user Tizmidu. In the footage, we can see a disturbing and terrifying figure of a woman behind the door, which terrified the person recording. So, was it real or something else? You are the judge. You decide. Another scary video is from the popular YouTube channel Twin Paranormal. This time, Ryan River and Wyatt ventured into the infamous Haunted Hill House, known as the most haunted place in America. Many ghost hunters and paranormal investigators visit this location, and they all encounter paranormal activities inside this haunted hotel. So, this young ghost hunting team decided to investigate the place, and what happened to them inside is truly terrifying.
Do you guys hear that? What the f was that? Can you please tell us? Do you guys hear that? What the f was that? Was that one of the other dolls?
I have no idea what that was.
Yeah, seriously, what the f was that? That said something like a whole ass sentence, whatever it was. Did you say something?
Horses.
Dude! What?
The doll right there that I set the phone in front of, the girl spirit that possesses it died when she fell off a horse.
No way! Whoa! No way! It says that?
Literally.
Someone just ran up on us. Someone just ran up on us. Did you feel that? I have to find this, dude.
Eloise was a constant companion to Margaret.
Did I scare you?
Oh! Oh, dude! No way!
A little bit. A little
Yeah,
bit.
you did. You ran up to us.
Eloise was standing just inside the open doors and the horse reared, throwing the tiny girl backwards, breaking her back and causing major head trauma. She died shortly after the incident.
Oh
There
my
is no
God!
way that just said that.
That was upstairs. That was 100% upstairs. There's a ball at the top of the stairs if you're upstairs. Can you please knock it down? Yo, this place, if you think about it, is so full of spirits, dude.
Kiss.
Well, they told us to...
I was like, what's he doing?
Is it okay if I lay in this bathtub? Can you please give me a sign if that's okay? I'd like to get your permission first before I just go and do it myself.
These two twin girls are not terrifying at all, dude. Whoever said something out there,
Do it again, please. We want to hear your voice. Oh! No.
I heard that.
Whoa! I
heard
apologize. Oh my god. Whoever was behind me and pulled on my shirt. Damn it! I'm so sorry.
what just happened?
Dude.
At one point, while the team was inside one room, they experienced unexplained phenomena, such as footsteps and at some point, someone or something pulled Ryan's sweater. But that wasn't the end of the terror. What happened after that is really spine-chilling. But before we get into that scary part of the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying this video and want to see more like this one.
They're just lurking on us.
1940s.
What?
That's...
It's creaking.
The 40s is when the first little boy died.
There's something stepping around.
Show yourself, Toby. Please. We're just looking for a sign for you to show us that you are real.
Pull.
Pull.
That's what happened to me earlier. My shirt got pulled on.
Also, the girl that was laying in that bed got pulled out of the bed.
Oh. You're right. Is that what you're talking about? You did this, didn't you? Show yourself.
See up there?
I hear you.
Did anybody just you heard that?
I heard that and I pointed right at it.
I'm assuming this is where... What? I'm sorry.
Think so?
Be careful.
Someone's telling us to be careful again.
Are you warning us about Toby? Oh! Oh!
What?
Oh!
Where?
Oh, the
Oh my god, there's a scratch!
bad.
Sit still. There's a
I
big
can't,
ass-
dude. It's burning really bad right now.
Stay there.
Oh my god, dude.
Stay there.
It hurts.
Visitor.
Move your hair.
It hurts, dude. It hurts really bad.
Oh my god, it's all the way up his neck!
Holy dude.
Oh, dude. I asked for it. Oh my, holy Oh my god. Holy
That's huge, dude.
This is crazy.
You are shaking so bad.
At one point, when Ryan asked for an apparition to make an appearance, something very interesting happened. One of the cameras they had set up earlier was covered by a mysterious shadow, which tore back a few seconds later. But that wasn't the only strange thing that happened to them. After a few moments, something scratched Ryan's back, leaving all of them in shock and terror. However, what they captured after that is very interesting.
Dude, I'm in a lot of pain right now. What do you want to do? You want to go?
Can we go? Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. But before that, I'm going to ask one thing. Before we leave this place, if you can, I want to hear your voice one more time.
Something's wrong.
Just one more time and we're going. We're leaving. But I want to hear a good loud one.
Escape.
Escape, dude. It's telling us to leave, bro. They're telling us to go.
Just one more voice. Please.
Did you catch that? Did you catch that? Can we go? Can we go, please?
Quiet. Can you look at me real quick with the camera? That's exactly what they say.
Look at I'm hanging right next to this thing. Let's go. That was it. Okay, we're leaving.
Threat.
Dude, I'm telling you, we need to go.
After all these paranormal occurrences and tragedies, they were so scared that they decided to stop the investigation for good and leave. So, did this team of young ghost hunters truly manage to record ghosts and paranormal activity in this haunted hotel? Or was everything just a hoax? What are your thoughts on this? Let me know down below in the comments.